All right, what's going on, guys? Johnwicksnipin here, and this video is going to be dedicated to showing you how we're going to put this protest together and how you guys are going to upload videos onto YouTube. And I'm going to show you how to get channels monetized in order for you to make money. I'm literally giving you the recipe that was never given to me in order to make money on YouTube. Okay, I'm actually employing you guys right now. I'm going to show you how to make money on something very easy to do. First step, right off the bat, your question must be, how do I qualify to be monetized? YouTube's requirement in order for you to apply to be monetized is they need minimum of 1,000 subscribers. That should be pretty easy. If we are able to get a lot of people on board and get everybody to start subscribing to everybody's channel, you should get that requirement pretty easily. I've already trained you guys on the video challenge. I told you, subscribe to everybody's channel, like all their content, and view it. It's the same strategy here in order to get you monetized. Requirement number 2, they want 4,000 watch time hours. That's every minute of every video times everybody that watches it. If you have a 10-minute video, for instance, and 1,000 people watch it, you've got 10,000 minutes. At that rate, you will immediately get 167 hours right there. That's just one video. 1,000 people watch it 10 times. You've got 10,000 divided by 60 minutes. You're going to get about 166, 167 hours just on that video. You drop multiple ones, everybody watches those, and we're going to promote this to everybody. We're going to say, hey, welcome John Doe, watch his video, get his watch time up, get his subscribers up, get his likes up. We're going to do it together. Somebody asked me, well, what if we have thousands and thousands and even 1 million people? How are we going to watch all their videos? No one's telling you got to do it in a day. We just keep hitting. You keep hitting it. Let's just say it's 1 million subscribers you have. Well, hopefully out of that million, 10,000 watched on one day. Then someone that couldn't get around to watching your video, they'll watch it tomorrow, the next day. Just watch it at some point, guys. You don't have to make this more difficult. It's a very easy process. The one thing that I'm going to require in this movement, and if we can get this done, the only requirement that I'm going to have is that you prove that you own AMC. That's my only requirement to be a part of this movement and to be a part of this plan in order to make money on YouTube and to be able to talk to each other about what we're going to do and how we're going to protest electronically. That's the only requirement that I'm going to put on the community. You must be able to prove your AMC shares. So that could be one of your videos where you talk about yourself. You say, I've been holding for this long of time. This is what I own. I'm cool with the minimum share purchase pledge, whatever you want to do. But you're going to have to show your position in order to qualify to make it on my list. If not, I'm sorry. I don't want you. I don't need you. You could be a bot, and I'm not promoting people that don't even own AMC to be a part of this movement. It doesn't even make sense. Now, this is going to be clearly a long video, so watch as much as you can. Save it for when you're laying in bed and maybe watch the rest. Start seeing what I'm putting in this video, putting the idea in your head so that you can get it done, but it's going to be long, so bear with me and try to control your attention spans, please. All right, so what have we covered so far? 2 minimum requirements for YouTube in order to get monetized. 1,000 subscribers minimum, 4,000 watch time hours minimum. Johnwicksnipin's requirement is that you prove that you own AMC shares on video. Real quickly, let's give a shout out to Tony Denaro. Just dropped another post today showing that he picked up 10 shares. He's certified. In my book, he's certified. Who are my certified people right now? And by no means am I trying to disrespect any other content creator, but the only certified AMC shareholders that I know of and my eyes have seen that have a position in AMC is myself, Lord X Nemesis, Tony Denaro, Tendy Time, Chad Clifford, and the Apefather. I've only seen 6 people show their position. In no way am I trying to call any of you guys out. If you want to be on board with this movement, that's the only part that I'm going to require in order to add you to the movement. So I guess you're going to have to try to get around that however you can. All right, so let's move on now to showing you how to upload a video onto YouTube. You already know how to make a video on your phone, I'm sure. Somebody asked, how long should these be? They can be as long as you want. From what I see on YouTube, the attention span does not go any further than about 5 to 8 minutes. Once you start getting above that, people don't want to watch just because it shows that it's long, and they don't even want to get involved. It doesn't matter if you tell them, I've got $1 million for you, all you got to do is do this, or whatever the case may be. They rather skip it. So to answer your question the most simplest form, I would say make a video that's at least 5 minutes. That's a good amount of time that I think is handled by the community and watched in large portions. That's why Lou breaks up his videos in 8 pieces, 5 to 6 minutes each, or even less sometimes. Real quick though, I do also want to mention, I don't know if anybody follows Elon Musk. I'm sure a lot of you do. If you saw his tweet yesterday talking about Twitter and his involvement in Twitter and trying to get all the scam bots out, I guess if he takes ownership or whatever. You guys didn't want to listen to me. Listen to everybody's favorite hero, Elon Musk. He's telling you clearly that we are infiltrated in all these social platforms. This is my way of doing it on YouTube, is a visual contact. I need to see who you are. I don't think that they're within this country. So that should expose a lot. I don't think that scam bots are within this country. I think everything is off overseas or offshore, off our shores. So hopefully I didn't have to really say this, but I'm sure if you're watching AMC YouTubers that you have a channel. You're going through your YouTube channel in order to watch somebody else's channel. Now you may have to just enter a little bit more information, pick a screen name and stuff like that, but I think most of you have that part figured out. If you don't, please have somebody assist you in how to correctly set your channel up in order to be able to even upload videos. I don't think there's really anything that you have to think about in terms of how to do that. But I'm pretty sure most of you are aware of how to create your YouTube channel, okay? Because you're watching content creators. So now what I'm going to show you is what's important. How do I upload a video to YouTube? Because a lot of you've asked that question. All right, so this is my channel. And when I want to upload a video, I press this plus sign right in the middle of the channel. Boom. Gives you options, okay? In order to go live, you have to get permission from YouTube. A lot of you probably don't even care to do this at this particular time. If I wanted to just post something, a picture, a link, or a message to you guys, I would do a post. But for you guys, the most important button in this part is going to be video. So you hit video, it's going to take you to your video folder to let you choose what video you want to upload. Now the video that I have there is just a little test one that I made because this is my tablet and I don't record on it on my tablet, but I recorded one real quickly just for the basis of this example. So you touch your video, okay? Now it takes you to the screen and it starts to ask you easy questions that you can easily figure out. All right, if you wanted to chop the video, you can do that, but you're probably not. You're going to record yourself. We're not making these fancy, okay? You're going to get on camera for somewhere between 2 and 5 minutes, preferably 3 to 5 minutes. Record what you're going to say, show your share position, talk about yourself, tell us, how long have you been holding AMC, talk to us about market corruption. You're tired of it. You want it investigated immediately. And you're tired of being cheated in the stock market overall. All right, so here you have title. So you title your video, touch that, and then you would say, let's just put in all caps to make it easy, AMC, okay, because you want it to reach anybody who looks at AMC. Cool. Then you'll say something like, let's just call it, I'm tired of market corruption. Let's just say that. And then you can tag in your title anybody. So let's just say you want to tag me. You go at I don't ever use this tablet for this, so it's like acting weird. Come on, be. All right, so there's my, come on, let me, oh God, sorry guys. There it is, let's just do that. Okay, so there's a good title, for instance. It doesn't have to be me, and yes, you can make a couple, put a couple people in there. If I'm one of your favorite guys, or you want to talk to me, at Johnwicksnipin, at the Massalorian, at Tony Denaro, at Phil For Real, at Tendy Time, at Lord X Nemesis, at Pantheon, at CES Trades, whoever it is, okay? For the basis of this situation, mine would be the best, because what I do is I do a search on YouTube of all of my mentions. That's why maybe sometimes you guys are like, wow, how did he find this? Or how did he see me? Because I can just search my name. And that's why I tell you, tag me. That way, when I do a search by my name on YouTube for the day, I can see all of you guys that have uploaded videos. And then I can copy your links and I can start putting them into the description. I can copy your names, all that stuff. I can copy it, put in the description, and continuously add. My requirement, like I told you, is going to be that you prove and show that you are an AMC shareholder. Now, clearly the title doesn't have a ton of characters for you to use. You've got 100. So you're going to want to make it short and simple. Obviously, always put AMC. Tell everybody what you're talking about, let's just say, and then direct it at somebody, tag somebody, because I will get notified that so-and-so person mentioned you in their video. Okay, so we got the title down. The description is where you can do a little bit more things. You can say, hey, this is John Doe, AMC shareholder. I want to look into market corruption. And here is where you're going to copy the list that I create over time of all the people, and we're going to drop them in here, because I think this is pretty much an unlimited amount of characters here in the description. So you can put a whole bunch of information in here. So I will continuously update, and you'll come to my page to see how many have updated. Maybe I'll do a count. I'll put, I'm actually going to try to count as I find people. So for instance, let's just say, who's this, I can't remember his name. Kid made a video yesterday, but let's just say I'll mark him number 1. Number 1 is this person because I found him first. And hopefully I get down to number 100,000 and beyond. Number 100,000 is whoever it is. But they're going to go through my screening process, which is I'm going to watch their video. I'm going to make sure that they show their position, and I'm going to certify that they are an AMC shareholder, and I'm going to add them to this list here. And all the new people that start making videos, you go to the video and you copy from my description and you add it to yours. And everybody's going to subscribe to everybody. Everybody's going to watch everybody, and everybody's going to like everybody's content. So I think that covers descriptions. Now, guys, clearly, if you have questions in this particular situation on this particular video, go ahead and drop it into the comments section, and I'll do my best to answer your question. But we've covered the description part. Now, clearly, some of these other things are self-explanatory. Okay, your visibility, you're gonna go public. So that's how you're going to leave it. Obviously, if you mark it private, no one's going to be able to see it. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to do any of these other options. But if you do want to wait for it to kind of upload at a particular time, you would then do, let me go back just to show you that situation. So you go to visibility. All right. If you don't change this part, and it's always on the next day for some reason, but you go on the date that you want your video to upload. So let's just say we wanted to do it today. Okay. And then you're going to pick a time. So let's say you you want it to be at 3 p.m. So 3 and then hit PM and hit OK. So that is when the video will become public. Until that time, it will stay private and nobody can see it but you. So that covers visibility. Location is not extremely important, but myself and a lot of other content creators like to put some more AMC tags in there. So we usually do hashtag AMC, hashtag amcsqueeze. Okay? And you can fit 3 there if you want. Does it do much? I'm not really sure yet. I'm not 100% sold or have researched how much that really does. But in any case, that'll show up in your location. It's just some more direction to anybody that's looking at AMC. So the playlist situation is nothing. So then you go upload, right? And that's it. You see it starts uploading. Now, I definitely don't want to upload it. So I'm going to delete. So I deleted it. All right. So that is how you upload a video. Grab your phone. You record yourself for a few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. You then hit the plus sign. You upload the video. You fill out the things the way I've shown you. And like I said, I will constantly be creating it. And if the list only starts with 10 people, we've got to start at the bottom. Clearly, it'll grow. 10 will go to 20. 20 will go to a 50. 50 it'll go to 200. We will get people to constantly come in. If it's going to take some time, it's going to take some time. We've got nothing but time here because we're done trying to predict dates of when the AMC is going to squeeze. So we might as well take some action while we're waiting. Please always remember, and actually let me turn myself around to say this. Please always remember, every new person, it's a must. You must subscribe to them. You must like their content. You must watch their content. That's the 3 things in order to make this work. You have to do those 3 things. There's no other choice in order for this to work. Now, if you want to invite family and friends into this situation, that's fine. They just have to own AMC and show that they are an owner. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the people that are watching videos of AMC every day. You can invite friends and family to do it. Tell them, hey, listen, they're trying to create a movement to get a whole bunch of people monetized on YouTube. All you got to do is own AMC. So get out there. And if you have your sister, your uncle, your nephew, your cousin, your best friend, your acquaintance, whoever it is, just tell them, hey, listen, watch this guy's video or whatever. He's willing to help everybody get monetized so that they can make money at some point on YouTube. All you got to do is own some shares of AMC. I'm going to even go as far as to say is all you need is 1 share. All you need is 1 share. So if you want to go, for instance, you like this idea and you go to your, you have a pretty big family. You're a 45, 50-year-old person. You have a wife and you've got 3 teenage kids, let's just say. I don't know. And you tell your wife, babe, you're going to make a channel. I'm going to put a AMC share in your name. The 3 kids, you're going to make videos each. All 3 of you are going to have an AMC share each. So now you've not only helped them come on board to this movement, you've also put AMC in their hands and you've created some more buying power and you're helping the movement all together. You can do that as well. I'm going to do that as well too. I'm going to try to bring my son on board. I'm going to try to bring in my wife on board. I'm going to try to bring relatives on board. I know the requirement. All they have to do is own an AMC share. All right, so now for the most important part of this situation, a lot of which most of you guys don't know. This is going to be the informative part. The other stuff, I'm pretty sure what I've already covered should be general knowledge across the board. Obviously, there's some older generation type people that they don't really do social media or whatever, but they want to do this and they don't really know how to do it. Well, I've just shown you how to do it. So Rosalie, if you're watching me and you're one of them, you tell me that you're in your, I think your late 80s or even 90 years old, but it seems like you're sharp as a sharp knife because you comment and it doesn't even seem like you're that age. So I hope that what I've said so far has helped you. But now comes a little bit more of the technical aspect, and that is you're going to have to download the Studio app, the YouTube Studio app. The YouTube Studio app is where you go pretty much to get monetized. It makes it easier because remember, you're going to have to give them account information because they're going to direct deposit your money anytime you have at least $100. That's their money requirement. So it will sit in their holdings until you have at least $100 before they deposit it into the account that you've signed up as your chosen account to have a direct deposit filtered through. So you're going to need the Studio app, which I'm going to show you right now. Now, I know some of you have other downloading Play stores or whatever it is, or obviously this is Android. If you have iPhone or whatever have you, just wherever it is that you go to download apps. So in the app stores that you have, you put YouTube Studio. Boom. So you've got YouTube Studio, and see, I already have it, so I would be updating. But you would get the YouTube Studio, okay? This is where the business part of YouTube is done. This is where you're going to officially make yourself a YouTube content creator. They're going to ask you particular questions. There's going to be tax situations. So if some of you guys are very nervous with taxes and stuff like that, then this is probably not going to work out for you because you're going to have to give them information and stuff like that. Just like this is just like getting paid for anything in the world, in this country. Anything that you're going to get paid for, expect to be asked your tax brackets and all that stuff. All right, so I'm going to take you as carefully as I can into my YouTube Studio office. Obviously, I don't care to share my earnings or anything like that with anybody. So I'm going to do my best in being able to, navigate through the app so that you can see what it kind of looks like. So from the basic YouTube home screen, for instance, see, I'm in the home screen. So I'll hit it again so you see I'm in the home screen. Obviously, this is all generated off of stuff that you watch and stuff like that. Yes, I listen to 21 Savage, but yes, I also do listen to the Alan Parsons Project. So you can see that I am well versed in all types of music. I don't particularly just listen to this. It's whatever I like to listen to. That's my choice of music. So once I hit my little icon, right? It's going to take, you've already been a part of YouTube Studio. Obviously, I've been doing this. So you would hit YouTube Studio right here. Right there. Actually, I just thought about it. To be honest with you, I don't really care if you guys see what I make on YouTube. I want to talk about that just briefly for a second. Like, I have no idea what this whole narrative is about people and making money on YouTube. Like, it doesn't cost the viewers anything. This must be a bot narrative or, something like that, where at some point people decided to say that, YouTube chat money is frowned upon, making money off ad revenue is frowned upon. Look, I don't care about what you think about my hustle. I am going to try to make money however I can, and it does not affect anybody at all that watches me. You're not paying for me. So thinking you have the power that pays me, you don't. YouTube and Google have the power that pays me. You only have the power to watch me or not watch me. If you're going to watch me, you're going to pay me. You're going to have YouTube pay me. And let me just tell you another thing about all this weird narrative about making money on YouTube. I respect everybody that makes money on YouTube. I could care less. I hope you make millions and millions of dollars. I want us all to make millions and millions of dollars on YouTube. Why not? They've got billions and billions of dollars. This is just another situation where we can take a little advantage of the 1%. We can get some of this ad revenue money. Now, I know Matt Kors is the one that kind of just milked the shit out of the super chat money. But listen, guys, that doesn't mean that other guys all of a sudden now are not deserving of chat money when they do live streams. For instance, A guy like Tony Denaro, he pays for a bunch of programs to be able to give you guys information through apps or stock market type software that he uses to be able to inform the community. In my opinion, he deserves whatever handouts he gets on that, whatever donations he gets from the community for that, for offering that information that he pays for. It's just like a real estate agent. They have to apply for an MLX in order to see certain things to help them do their business. So they obviously think about that stuff whenever they're making money doing what they do. But it should not be frowned upon to give content creators donations for what they're doing. I believe that everybody who is willing and has the courage to make videos should get paid for it. You should get paid for your time. You should get paid for putting yourself out publicly on the internet. There's nothing at all wrong with that, in my opinion. Guys like the Massalorian, who have basically transformed a room into a studio and has special equipment and computer software. And when he makes videos, he has editing software and so on and so forth. These guys deserve that money because at the rate right now that they earn, they're probably breaking even. I just want to let you guys know that. They're spending just as much money on purchasing things to make it a better enjoyable content for you, or more informative content for you, and that's coming out of their pocket, and they're not making as much off of YouTube. And that's how you lose really good content creators, because once they start looking at their bottom line and they're like, wait a minute, I'm only making this amount of money and I'm putting in this much amount of money and this much amount of time, and I'm only now really coming out with, at this point, 50, 100, 200 bucks a month. That's not worth it. I'm just going to stop doing videos. And you don't want that, because you'll lose somebody that's important to this movement, and somebody that you enjoy watching and enjoy listening to what information they have to offer. So please, let's stop the narrative of frowning upon donations, frowning upon getting money from an entity that you don't even have to pay for. The entity is paying for our videos. Wake up, people. I mean, it's the dumbest thing I can hear on YouTube. Oh, the ad revenue money. Wah, 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 wah. I'm not giving you a penny of ad revenue. No, you're not giving me a penny of ad revenue money. If you choose to watch me, then Google will pay me. If you do not choose to watch me, hey, see you later. Somebody else may want to watch me. All right, so back to business. Here we go. So the studio is like a back office. It kind of tells you, this is my subscriber count. Okay. It starts showing you analytics and stuff like that, so obviously right now it's telling me analytically I'm doing extremely well. My views are skyrocketing. My watch time hours skyrocketing. My subscriber count is doing extremely good. This is what my estimated revenue is, I guess, on a 28-day basis, because the analytics are kind of based on 28 days, and this is 2 days behind. So it'll show my most recent video. Some of you may have watched this today, but it's giving me analytics on that video. So it's telling me that on this video, it's ranked 4 out of my last 10. These are the views that it currently has, and this is my typical viewership at this particular hours that have passed by. So obviously, as the views go up, it starts telling me like it's doing better. If less people are watching it, it starts turning red. It just gives you a whole bunch of analytics. So in this particular video that was 16 minutes long, the average view duration was about 6 minutes and 18 seconds, which is very good on social media, especially YouTube. It's over what I would consider the watchable average, which is 5 minutes. So that's why it's telling me you've got a nice green arrow going up, because they're watching it more than the average and your average view duration. So as you can see, you get some more information here. And then as you go down, you'll see comments from people and stuff like that. For some of you that like to talk shit about why I put hearts on everything, well, let me just show you real quick. Let me go to my comments tab. So on my comments tab, I've got all these comments, and I've chosen now not to even acknowledge anybody that has anything negative to say about me or AMC, I will not acknowledge you. You can comment till you're blue in the face. I really don't care at this point. Obviously, at some point, you're going to get the spam bots regarding financial goals, crypto, and all that shit. But when I do, if anything, I do this. I give that a heart. Why? Because I want it to clear out. So watch me refresh, and that's going to be gone. So that's gone, okay? Some of these other people, if I want to get rid of them, let's just see. There's some idiots here that are talking crap. Let's find them. Oh, I got a good one actually down here. Very good one. So this, this dumbass already, clearly he doesn't want to be part of any solutions. This kid is only ever a part of a problem. He has nothing to offer this community, has not shown any shares that I have seen. I'm pretty sure we will not be able to count on him on this movement. He only likes to cause division in the community, and he just likes to kind of frame it as, he's the type that throws a stone and hides his hand. So that's all he's ever done with his stupid little videos with putting people's faces on top of bodies and stuff like that. He's never been positive in this movement. He's some weird kid that does videos in his grandmother's bathroom. And unfortunately, I don't want to be a part of all the negativity, but this kid offers zero, absolutely zero to anything that we're doing here. And I don't even think he has any shares. So what do I do to get rid of that so that I can clear some of this up? And I know I can put a setting that kind of like gets this away, but I want to be able to see everything. So what I'll do is I'll just easily put a thumbs down and he'll get a heart, and I'll clear it out, because the heart helps to clear, the heart will clear out your message. It's kind of like your acknowledgement to the message. So you'll see that he's not around. Okay. And believe me, I didn't even want to give him that acknowledgement, but just for the sake of an example, I did so. So if you see down here, you've got other tabs. You want to get back to your dashboard, there it is. If you want to see your other content, here it is. So for instance, let's go to my video today. All right. It's going to give me analytics of just today's video and the comments that are on that particular video. If I want to go to video analytics, I'll hit that. And in the video analytics, I can actually see real-time views, meaning this is recording as we're speaking. So in the last 48 hours, obviously I haven't reached 48 hours, but it's 686 views. But in the last 60 minutes, it's still getting 100 views per hour, basically. Okay. So yes, this is a slower video. This is how a YouTuber can kind of tell like how watched is a video, his particular video is at that particular time. It gives you some other information of where people are finding your content. So they're finding it in YouTube search, browse features, and so on and so forth. Notifications, people that were notified watched it. So it shows you that. So that's just some more analytical situation. If you go over here, you see I've already gotten 72 watch time hours just on that video. And that's not even a very successful video, today's video. But it's already gotten me 72.1 watch time hours. 2 people that watched that video subscribe to the channel. This will show the estimated revenue of that video once it is recorded. That's not going to show up probably until tomorrow or a day after, how much the video's earned. But I don't have a problem with showing you guys what another video has earned. So I'll go back to my content to see. So let's go, for instance, because I know all the haters love this one. So the one where I first came out and said that AMC will not squeeze wound up, by the way, robots are still commenting on this one. So it's like, bro, this video is already that old and you're still commenting on it. You're clearly a bot. So this video, obviously, as you know, with the clickbait for the bots, did extremely successful for my viewership. Obviously, it's not like Lou. It's not 10, 12, 15, 20. But I think you guys get the point in this situation. Plus, I'm 100% sure that Lou buys his views. So here we go. Let's get back on this. What did this video earn? Let's go to the analytics. So as you can see, this video alone got 569 watch time hours. Okay, so that's roughly what? About a quarter of the time that anybody would need in order to qualify for the 4,000 watch time hours. I lost 2 subscribers off of that video. That's what it's showing. And on that particular video, it's currently at $69.08 at the last time they recorded. Tomorrow it may go higher because it's still getting viewed, but it's not really getting viewed as much anymore. And I'll show you where that is again. So the real time. So it's already kind of flatlined already. It's kind of done. In the last 48 hours, it's only been watched 87 views. And I'm pretty sure in the last 60 minutes, probably 1 or 0. So 0, that's it. It's already run its course. Nobody's watching it anymore. It's old content. And it's probably, if anything, it's going to get watched only once or twice in a day going forward. So you've got that. I'll show you my overall analytics. Okay. This is the overall channel analytic, not just particular video analytics. So let's go, for instance, to my watch time hours so you can see. And I'm going to do lifetime. So you have this button too to kind of break down by month, by time frame on what your watch time hours have been. So I'm going to do lifetime. And in the lifetime of my channel, I've gotten 24,844 watch time hours. I would have qualified, what is that, 6 times already for the viewership, just as an example. So that's the watch time hours. That's the views. If you want to see my overall views of my lifetime, but you guys have seen this already on my page probably. 387,240 views total I've gotten on this channel since I've opened it, and I've only been around I haven't even been around a year. So we've got that, and then we'll go to subscriber count. So this kind of gives you a little breakdown for all those haters that were like, oh, your channel, you're losing everybody. Okay, so let's look. That was about a week ago, that video. Let's take a look how we did. Oh, I actually gained subscribers like I told you. Okay, I gained subscribers. You know why? Because real recognizes real. And I gave them something that they could understand and they could get with. And they can be like, oh, I could see how you did that. So that's where they came in. So that's a subscriber. And then to the part you guys really want to see, and I don't really care if you see it. It's not that big of a deal. It's not a lot of money. So here is the revenue. So for instance, lifetime. This is the lifetime that I've made. I've made $1,635 off of YouTube. That's my lifetime money since really probably 5 months that I've really been making any kind of money. But I'm willing to show you how to break it down even further. YouTube will break it down even further. So I can go, there's more tabs over here, and I can go to revenue. And in this revenue, I can go monthly estimated revenue. So let's go to lifetime. Okay. This is my average. So as you can see, this is when I came on board. Okay. That's around when I got monetized. I made $1.30 in December. Then in January is when I came out and started talking about AMC. So obviously it's a trendy topic. And for the month of January, I earned $206.86. February, I doubled that. It went up to 447 cents. Then in March, I did better than that, $691.99. April, I'm trending lower than I have in previous months. I don't think I will even make the $691.99 that I did in March. For whatever reasons, and I don't really care if you hate on me or whatever you want to say, but honestly, I just wasn't putting out as much content in April as I put out in March. But if I were evaluating someone's channel, I would say that my channel, for its size, for its growth, and for the money that I've earned to this point, is extremely successful. I would be, if you were being realistic and you were being fair and you weren't being a hater, you would say, yeah, you know what, realistically, your channel has been pretty successful. It seems like you would invest, if my channel was a stock, you would take, and these were my earnings, you would be like, you know what? I'm investing in this because this guy's obviously trending up. So that's basically everything with this YouTube Studio app. Okay, it just gives you everything. It actually even shows you how much each one of the videos are worth. And again, like I said, I don't have a problem showing you this. I'm as transparent as any YouTuber. No YouTuber is going to do this. I think Teddy Zane was the only one that was even close to doing stuff like this. But I feel like transparency is what is going to get people to trust you. And I want you guys to trust me and always know that what I'm trying to do is for the greater good of our movement, whether it be to try to get us paid for this squeeze, to try to encourage us on this squeeze, to try to invoke change with the stock market corruption, try to induce this squeeze, because I don't think it's just going to happen organically. I think that they're just going to try to make us wait as long as possible till we're tired and we just sell off. Whatever multitude of reasons as to why this has not squeezed yet, that's your choice. But obviously we need to do something, and I am 100% sure that this is the way. Okay, so I'll briefly show you what my videos are. This is what they're worth. Okay, this is what they've paid me for it. It's just a breakdown of all the earnings I've already shown you. So I've got videos all the way down clearly that my basketball stuff is old content. So it's, you know, there's only a pennies that it's been getting. But it kind of ranks the videos that have been getting paid recently. I've got more videos than this, but they're not earning any money. So like I said, there you go. You know, you've got, those are the earnings for all my videos. So that's that. We're back at the dashboard. Let me pause real quick and see if I can think of anything else that I need to tell you guys. Actually, I do have some more stuff to tell you. I'm going to take you to the monetization portion. I totally forgot. That's extremely important. Hold on one second. Okay, so extremely important. I could be wrong, but it's like very minimal if I'm wrong about this, and somebody can correct me. The only way to see the monetization stuff or whatever is on PC view. It can't be on app view on tablets or on phones. You actually have to go to your PC, but luckily enough, I have a PC here. So I'm going to show you that real quick. Hold on. But before I go, I want to go real quick back to YouTube itself. And I want to show you, for instance, what our list is going to look like once we're subscribed to our whole community. Okay, so this is the actual just YouTube page. I'm out of studio. I've transferred back over back to normal YouTube. So I'm on my subscriptions, which is down here. And then this arrow kind of opens up everybody, and it shows you everybody I'm subscribed to. This is going to be hopefully millions of people at this point. I'm going to subscribe to millions, and those millions are going to subscribe to me, and together we're all going to be fucking filthy rich if we can fucking do this plan. You guys, you don't understand the power that we have. We have power in numbers. It's the same in this situation as it is with the stock market. It's strength in numbers, but this is the way we can actually get organized, because how the hell can we get organized? What are we going to call each other? What are we going to, we're going to rely on comments to get organized? This is the fucking way we're going to get organized. I need you people to understand that, please. Please, please, please. If you hate me, but do not hate the plan, because this is an extremely successful plan. The only ones that are going to hate this plan are trolls and bots, or people that are already in the community and all they ever offer is negativity and division and nothing to help the community. And we need to weed those people out. You know who they are, okay? Please stop supporting them. They're not doing anything for the movement. They're not offering you any information. They're not showing you their position. They're only talking. And most of those negative people talk about other people's channels and other people's views and stuff like that, and how they're not in for views or in for money. So then stop making videos, because if nobody watched you, it would be pretty awkward of you making a video of yourself and nobody watches it and you're putting it on YouTube. That would be a little strange. But getting back to what I was talking about, so this will be full. And like I said, I don't even hate on anybody. I've got Lou on here. I've got the Apefather on here. I brought him back. You know why I brought Apefather back? I only took him off because he was just annoying with the hundreds of videos that he's dropping. He was just clogging my feed, so I took him off. But I said, you know what? I got to let him be, because he's a massive shareholder of AMC. That's the one thing you guys cannot argue. You can hate the guy all you want, but the fact of the matter is he's certified. He's shown his position. He's down a lot of money, so he should be treated even better than most because he's actually down a lot of money. I feel for those people. I want this movement to be dedicated to those that are losing a ton of money more than anything. I want you to get your money back and then a lot more. So these are all the people, and this will grow. This will be large amounts of people on here, okay? So as we continue to grow, all your subscription feeds should be like that. For those that currently watch YouTube, AMC YouTube content, you shouldn't be segregating people. You shouldn't even segregate. Just subscribe to everybody. It doesn't really matter. Just if you don't want to watch somebody, then don't. But show them the respect that they're at least in this battle with you by giving them your subscription. Okay. I got to believe that the trolls and the bots are the ones that segregate the community. It has to be, because if we're all truly on the same team, then what does it matter? All you have to do now is then just make a video if you don't agree. If Lou says something that you don't agree with, then come out and make a video. That's what I did when I first came out. I'm like, I don't agree with what you're telling the community, so here's my point of view. Here's my opinion. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, it's just that when you get off track and you start going personal and you start talking about people personally and their families and their wives or their legal records and stuff like that, it's not necessary. It's not getting anybody anywhere, and it's actually hurting you guys. So you might as well stop, because you're just going to hurt your own channel, and then you're going to have to do whatever you think in order to try to regain that support that you're losing. All right, so just a quick recap before I go into the PC view for the monetization. You know how to operate your cell phone. You know how to make a video. Don't need to explain that. You know how to sign up with YouTube in order to have a channel. You had to have done probably that already in order to watch any of us anyway. So if you're here watching me, you already have a channel. Okay. Obviously go into your channel and make sure you've set it certain things up. You've got your screen name, you've got whatever it is. I don't think there's much settings. All the real important stuff is over on Studio. That's where you're going to have to really fill stuff out. So you know how to upload the video. I've just shown you that, and all the tabs that you're going to fill out, the description, how to fill out your titles. Don't worry about thumbnails. That's when you're really trying to get creative. If those that know how to do it, you want to do thumbnails, no problem. For those that don't know what a thumbnail is, it's the picture of the video that you see in your feed. That's when somebody wants to just make it something other than, for instance, me as the picture of the video. So moving past YouTube and uploading the video, I then told you needed to download the app YouTube Studio in order to manage, get monetized, so on and so forth. I've told you the qualifications for YouTube, the minimum 1,000 subscribers, the minimum 4,000 watch time hours. So that means you're going to have to really make videos a lot to start off. Like, for instance, if one of you is watching me right now and you're like, I'm going to do this. So you do everything that I've shown you, right? Now you're only being watched maybe 10, 20, 30. Keep making videos. Keep talking about what I'm saying. Talk about what Lord X Nemesis is saying. Talk about what the Massalorian is saying. Tony Denaro, Lou, whoever. You know what the trigger words are. So you might as well use them to your advantage to pump your views up to get you monetized faster. Use Lou. Use whatever it is. And then in the beginning of your video, state the total opposite. Just say, yeah, I said Lou was this, that, and the other. I don't mean that. That was just clickbait. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Leave the hating to the haters. Talking about, oh, clickbait. Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay, we're all trying to make money here. Stop being a fucking corny ass little kid and talking about what other people are trying to do in order to hustle. Again, I told you my requirement, my one and only requirement is that you show your AMC position on video so that I can add you to the list of certified AMC shareholders. All right, I know it's long, so let's finish this out. The last thing I'm going to show you is the monetization page. Okay, here's YouTube Studio on the PC. And as you can see here, I've got monetization. Okay, so in this is where you are going to read and see where the part is where you apply for the monetization. Now, I'm not going to get too much into this because there is personal information that I don't want to share. That's obviously that part I'm not going to share. But in this monetization here tab, that's where you're going to apply to be monetized. That's where you're going to fill out what bank account you want the direct deposit sent to when they give you your money. And it's self-explanatory. There's nothing that big of a deal. I will show you just that part. Setup complete, getting paid, and then if you meet the threshold and have no payment holds, you'll typically receive your payment between the 21st, 26th of each month, so on and so forth. AdSense is who pays you. Okay, so that's as much as I'm going to show there. So that's it, guys. I hope that this was useful information. If it is, like the shit out of it, share it so that other people, they look at it. Maybe they're not even, they weren't stock people, but they're like, you know what? I want a channel. What do I got to do? I just need a 1 AMC share. Cool. Then they'll go and buy 1 AMC share and they can be a part of our coalition. Bring friends and family along. For you content creators, you should be promoting this. We should be talking about this in lives. You should be bringing me on your lives. I want to be on with everybody. I think we should do a big organized group of some of the top content creators, especially the ones that agree with this movement and doing this with us. We should all get together on a live and talk about it so that everybody can kind of interact on a live with us. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Johnwicksnipin is out.